Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back in the Arduino software to be making a pulse with modulation value code, which is short for PWM value. But first we need to make our connections, so let's go do that right now. Okay guys, so what you would need for this connections, first you would need your Arduino board, then you would need your LCD board, then you would need 3 jumper cables, male to female jumper cable wires. Then lastly, you will need your USB cable to connect it to your computer. Okay guys, so now let's go on to how you do the connections. So first, you want to take one of your jumper cable wires, you want to make it to connect to the GND. So then connect it to the GND on the LCD board as well. And just like that, it's connected. Then take another one of your jumper wire cables that connected to the 5V. As you can see, connected to the 5V. They're connected to 5V on your LCD board as well. Then finally, what you want to do is that you want to then take your last jumper wire cable, and then you want to connect it from your number 3 pin. So connect the number 3 pin. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Now connect the other one to your LED 2. Make sure to connect to your LED 2. So 1, 2. Then take your USB cable that connected to your Arduino board. Then lastly, take your computer and then just plug it into there with the USB part. And then finally you're done with your connections, and everything should light up just like that. So now let's go back to the actual code. Okay guys, so once you're done with your connections, first we need to talk about what this code is and what it means. So first we set our variables. Int LED equals 3. What this means is the LED, what number LED is connected to is the pin. So it is connected to pin 3. So the LED is connected to pin number 3. And then the PWM value is 191, or it could be 64, or it could be 127, or 191, and lastly 255. Now 255 stands for 5 volts. 191 stands for 3.75 volts. 127 stands for half volts, so 2.5 volts, and then 64 stands for around 1.25 volts. Okay, so guys, once you're done with all of this, okay guys, so now let's talk about the voice setup. The voice setup is LED output, which means that the LED is output. So when you insert the PWM value, the pulse with modulation value, which could be 191 or 64 or 255 or 127, I pick 191, and it will then output itself into LED to show the value, and like it will bring up the brightness of the LED. Now the for loop, the most important part is the analog write. So analog write LED PWM value. What this is doing is writing the code for itself. It is looping the code over and over again. So when you upload the code, it will then insert the PWM value into the LED to show what the code is supposed to do. Okay, so now let's go on to show you guys what this code is actually supposed to do. Okay guys, as you guys can see, it is actually, this is it at the 64 PWM value, the pulse width modulation value, and it is actually pretty dim. This is because this is the lowest value. So let's see what happens if we change it to the highest value, which is 255. Okay guys, so now what we have done is we have changed it to be 255, and wow, it is bright. The LED is shining bright, and you can see how bright it is. Just look at it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you liked how this video works, and hope you liked how this code works for you. And I hope to see you guys next week. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Turn on post notifications by hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.